Hello, it's Peter Wright and Kathleen Beauvais with our weekly roundup of the Yakking Show. This is a show that brings you business ideas and tips to help you thrive and survive in the days ahead. And most importantly, our second channel, Harmony, Your Path to Wholeness, brings you health tips and ideas to help you survive and thrive in the interesting times we're going into. So how are you today, Kathleen?
I'm doing great, Peter. Thanks.
Good. And let me address the elephant in the room. If anyone noticing the mark on my face, yes, I didn't get into a knife fight. No, I had a minor skin cancer cut out. You know, the joys of living in the tropics and having a pale skin for most of my life. But that's neither here nor there. So
But
we
you're
had a
healing
couple
well,
of...
Peter. You're healing well.
Oh, yes, I'm healing well. Thank you very much for that. So we had a couple of interesting episodes published this week. We had three. In fact, we had a bonus one. Kathleen, what did you think of our one with the authors, former authors of the most amazing marketing book ever? What do you think of that?
Weren't they enthusiastic?
Yeah.
And each one had a different chapter in the book that they showcased with us and talked about how they went about creating this chapter. And so we have experts on Instagram. We had one on direct marketing. It was it was interesting to hear right from them how the process of writing this book, and really the key person behind it was Mark Schaefer, wasn't it, Peter?
Absolutely. He started the Rise community on Discord, and and he was the one that came up with this idea, and he got 35 authors involved, and they each did a chapter.
Fascinating. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, I would urge everyone, because what's the title of the book, Peter? The most
amazing marketing book
ever.
That's right. And I would... Oh, and it's available on Amazon, and wherever you're watching this on, we'll have a link in the description. Right. And one of the beautiful things to me was the fact that the format is that each author provide 10 tips and ideas from their area of expertise that you need to look at and help your business. So that was published on Monday of this week, and we're talking about the week that's ending today, 28th of July, 2023. And then on Tuesday, we published episode number, 255, I think. Yeah. Corrine was a young lady called Corrine Phelps, who's an expert in neuro-linguistic programming and breathwork. And she works with people to improve their lives and overcome limitations. What did you think of Corrine? I enjoyed talking to her. She was good.
Yeah, she was quite a dynamic speaker, wasn't she? And she's a real expert in what she does. And she really, I think, imparts confidence. And anybody who requires that kind of help, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend her at all.
Absolutely.
And by the way, we have two more interviews coming with these authors of the most amazing marketing book ever, right? We have
we do
that we're going to be releasing, so that's exciting too.
Yeah, the next one, we're recording that one next week, so it'll come out within the next couple of weeks.
That's right.
And then on Thursday, we had Dr. Douglas Kong, all the way from Singapore. And he's a psychiatrist, but he's an expert in developing business leadership. And I enjoyed listening to him too. He had a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, and we spoke about what's holding people back. And so I urge anyone who's feeling a bit stuck between those two guests this week, you'll get lots of tips and ideas to move you forward. And then, Kathleen, we got a couple of interesting guests coming up. We'll be publishing episodes next week, won't we?
Absolutely. Why don't you tell our audience about them?
Okay, now I hope my late mother is not watching from above, because I'm going to use a swear word, and I always got into trouble as a kid using swear words. But on Tuesday, our guest will be Julie Jones. She's a breakthrough coach, an international inspirational speaker, a TV producer, and host of the popular podcast Get Shit Done. I'm sorry, Mom. I know I shouldn't say that. Julie's known for her expertise in helping individuals face their fears and take action. And then I'll let Kathleen tell you more about the other guests who'll be published next week, because Paul Teasdale, who had a connection with Formula One motor racing. Do you remember talking to Paul?
Yes. So he, I think what he does is he gives the analogy of the Formula One racing.
The pit crew.
The pit crew. That's right. The pit crew, and how he applies the teamwork involved in Formula One to business.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'm going to give away what I thought was a real gem from that episode, that interview. He really amazed me when he said one of the things they did when they were working with, I think it was the McLaren team pit crew, they brought in members of the Royal Ballet from London to come and talk to the pit crew. And I mean, I threw up my hands in amazement. I said, I just imagine ballet dancers in tutus dancing around with grease monkeys in a workshop. No, he said, no. He says, because ballet is so well choreographed, and that's exactly what a pit crew has to do. And there was so much synergy, and they really benefited from it. So he'll be talking about that next week. So don't miss that one.
And that's the analogy he gives for a beautifully running organization or business, that everything has to have its place, its timing, and it makes for a successful business.
Absolutely. And then, Kathleen, you're the expert on health. So why don't you tell our audience about our new affiliate arrangement with one of the leading natural nutritional products suppliers out there? Do you want to talk quickly about that before we finish?
Yes, I have absolutely no hesitation in endorsing the products from Dr. Morse. Dr. Morse, in fact, has helped me and my family tremendously. I still have his products here and I swear by them. And he's out of Florida, Dr. Morse, and I would urge anybody to go even on YouTube and find out about Dr. Morse. I think he has over 500 hours worth of videos out there to help almost anything that you can imagine. He has helped people all over the world get better, from debilitating chronic illnesses to cancers. He's helped so many people. And so I'm so excited to be able to endorse Dr. Morse products. I really do. I think the world out of this man and his team. He has a team working for him. So yeah.
Great. Thanks for that, Kathleen. You said it much better than I could have done. And there's a link if you want to find out more about Dr. Morse's products and all the articles he's written. There's a link in the description on wherever you're watching. Well, that's it from this week, from our quick wrap up. So back to Kathleen to round it off.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to our next interview, and I hope you can join us. Until next time, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.